Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Essence of a New Tarot. Today is a Pisces reading, so if you have Pisces anywhere in your chart, there could be a message here for you today. So today I was called to start with the Forest Spirit Oracle deck. I will then go into the tarot. We will then pull a Haunted Echoes, followed by a Path of Shadows. I'm then going to pull an Intuitive Oracle card for you and finish today with an angel number. So some of you guys might be seeing patterns and sequences of numbers. There could be messages there for you from your angels. Having said that, keep in mind that we do live different lives and lifestyles, and we all perceive things differently. So not everything that you see in here today is going to resonate with you. Just take with you what does, leave behind what doesn't for the next person. As I like to say, if it's not fitting, don't shove it in. All right, so let's open up today's Pisces reading by calling in Spirit. All right, Spirit, what is the Forest Spirit card that Pisces is meant to see today? What is the Forest Spirit card? That one. So we're getting Bear Spirit. So this is Untamed Spirit. Allow yourself to run wild and free as you explore your own fierce but gentle nature. So some of you guys might be resonating with that card. The energy that I'm getting from this card is just, allow yourself to explore other energies and other things without that fear that typically would hold us back. You have that really gentle nature about you, but you also have that inner bear. You know what I mean? And Pisces, I think you understand what I mean. So allow yourself to run free a little bit and kind of see what else that you can find. All right. Okay, we're already getting one card. So we're having, I don't like this one. Three of Swords. It's in reverse. So this is really about you releasing pain. I feel like you're at a point where you're moving on from a heartbreak. There was a lot of negative negative self-talk about yourself. You were very hard on yourself. It's taken you a while to kind of get over the whys of the ending, is what I'm getting. You've gone to months. I'm getting months, actually. You've gone through some months of recovery, to kind of help you move on. Whatever that was from, this really is just about you releasing that pain and forgiving, being that gentle spirit, that gentle nature, and kind of forgiving, not for them, but for you. That is the next card. So we're kind of in a recovery mode, where we've gone through some recovery. We're moving on. It's funny, the Chariot. We're moving on. Yes, we are. There has been movement. This is progression. You took control. You took control of the situation, of your reality, and you had the courage to literally pull your shit together, balance yourself, and start moving forward is what I'm getting from that. So what else are we getting? So we are moving forward, definitely moving forward from this heartache that you felt. So any more cards? Okay. So we have some Swift Knight of Swords. This is definitely more movement. We have a lot of movement and a lot of you taking mental action. You are now driven to succeed. You are focused on where it is you're going. And from what I'm seeing here, you're being asked to kind of run wild and free. And this whole reading here is about moving on after a heartbreak. You know, movement, moving forward, being balanced, being courageous, integrating parts of yourself that, you know, you weren't completely proud of, and working with them. Um, this is you defending your belief system now as well. I'm getting like, you don't make excuses anymore. So far the numbers that we got today is 3 and 7, so we have 37. So with all of this movement that's coming in, you know, we could be getting 3 to 7 days, 3 to 7 weeks, 3 to 7 months. And the only reason I'm saying that is literally just because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like, this movement is going to continue to come in for you. It's going to continue to drive you forward. You know what it is that you want. You know where you want this energy to take you, and you will defend it at all costs. You're not substituting anymore. I love that. I really do love that. So what's the Haunted Echo Oracle that Pisces was meant to hear today? Weeping stones, allow your heart to soften as you process your grief. Don't be bitter. Again, that heartbreak. So this is more of the haunted echoes that are still inside you. So this is like that shadow side, in a sense. So your shadow side, you know, wants to be bitter in a sense over what's happened. You know, that's just, it's trying to protect you. That gentle nature that you have is coming out in that, you know, allow your heart to soften as well, you know. While you process the grief that you felt over that heartbreak. So it's just another reminder from within, you know, just asking you, don't be bitter. You know, when you forgive and when you move on, you know, do it with love, do it with the best intentions, the best nature. So let's see what we're getting with this Path of Shadows. What is the Path of Shadows message that we're getting? Okay, so we're getting Labyrinth again. Labyrinth and Starry Observatory. So this is about you really finding your light. This is really about you finding that light within that maze that you had to go through. And what I'm looking at here is you had enough courage to move in the direction and take control of your life. You have found that energy to succeed forward, your ambition. You see what it is you want to create. The labyrinth, the message is, among the confusion of the twisting turns and the endless chase, will I find myself in the heart of the maze. Throughout this entire life, you have been in a maze. There have been dead ends where you've had to turn around, but you learned something. You learned something within that direction that you followed before hitting that dead end. And then you did have to turn around and you started over. You've done this multiple times, Pisces. I see it. And what you don't realize is that you are a piece of that little cosmic puzzle. And the universe only reveals the secrets if you dare to stare. In other words, if you dare to see the light. If you dare to see the good in everything. You know, at night we see the stars, but when the sun comes out, we can't see them. It doesn't mean they're not still there. So just because you can't see it, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's a very weird message that I got from that. So that's going to resonate with some of you guys, is, you know, just because you don't see it, it doesn't mean don't believe in it, because it's there. That light is there. Even when you are a bitter person, that light is still in there. You know, just sometimes it takes a while to kind of get past that grief. So what's the intuitive message that we have for Pisces today? There's a lot that wanted to come out there. Okay, so we have higher vibrations and clarity and chaos and sensory awareness. So we're getting 3 for you today. So the way that I saw them is higher vibrations, keep your vibration high, and your intuition will stay sharp. And you already know that, Pisces. The happier you are, the more joy that you feel, the bigger and brighter your energy, the bigger and brighter your light. And that's just the way it is. Sensory awareness, heighten your sensory awareness. It supports your intuitive flow. So some of you might be resonating with the image on that card too. And sensory awareness, what I'm getting from this card is just asking you to be more mindful. So when you're out and about and you're in nature and you're talking with people and friends, be mindful of the subtle energies that are going on around you. You know, there could be a whole lot going on, but it's those subtle energies that is really going to bring in clarity and chaos. Look at that. We moved right into that card. And this is what it is. In chaos, your intuition brings clarity. Trust it. So again, be mindful. Listen to those subtle whispers, those intuitive messages, because that is going to bring in the clarity throughout all that chaos. It's such beautiful, beautiful messages for you guys. I always love your guys' readings. You have such great energy. I mean, I'm a Pisces too, so I definitely get it. And we are moving. I think all of us, the Pisceans, as a collective energy, this is our year, and we are moving forward. We're all progressing. We're becoming more aware. Our vibrations are rising because we're happier. So what is the angel message that we're getting? What is the angel message that we are getting for Pisces today? I think this one really wants to come out. So it is 5, 5, 5, 5. Get grounded. Okay, so again, be mindful. This is about centering, reassessing, grounding, balance, focusing, and focusing on your priorities. What is it that you have already made goals that you're going to? Your ambition right now, you're taking action into something. So you're driven to succeed. But what is that priority? What is that ambition that you're heading towards, and are you making it a priority? So the message here from your angels is, if you're feeling burnt out from overworking, the angels encourage you to ground your energy, reassess your priorities, and determine what thoughts are keeping you in a constant state of doing instead of simply being. And again, that simply being is that sensory awareness that's going to raise your higher vibrations and help you find the clarity in the chaos in the world right now, especially when we're out and we're interacting with people. So they want you to ask yourself, what is causing your current burnout? And how can you reconnect with the state of peace and balance? So how can you separate? Be mindful, meditate, raise your vibrations, listen to your intuition. Take 10 minutes today and sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Meditate. Visualize yourself as a tree with strong roots connecting deeply into the earth, grounding your energy and calming your mind. Beautiful message there. I myself do that. I have my root chakra go all the way down, but I always anchor and connect to a crystal. I always end up in some crystal cavern in my head when I'm going down into the ground, and I connect to that. And the moment I connect, it's almost like a charge of light that comes up through, and that's literally how I feel grounded. And that's how I start my meditations. Once I feel that connection and almost that energy, that vibration within me, I can start to meditate and kind of go where I need to go. So this is such a beautiful reading for you guys. You guys are growing. You guys are moving very quickly. This is your year, Pisces. So whatever heartbreak that you've experienced, you know, if you haven't forgiven yourself and them yet, please do that, because that's the only thing that would be keeping you from moving into this Chariot and this Knight of Wands energy. And remember, you know, that shadow self, that haunted echo from within is asking you not to be bitter. Don't be bitter, Pisces, okay? It's not who we are. We are colorful, beautiful beings. We bring magic into this world. I don't care what anyone says. We do. So I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys for watching me today and connecting. Once again, please like and comment and subscribe. It does help me connect with you guys better, and it does help the channel. I love you guys. Have a blessed day.